Hey guys, welcome back to Let's Play Mega Man 3. We're ready to start off with Snake Man stage. Now, I'm not sure if I'd call it my favorite track. I'd have to think about it. I'm not really sure what my favorite one is for this game. But this stage is definitely up there. I think it's one of the best tracks. It just has a really good feel to it, and I feel it suits this stage pretty well. These snakeheads, watch for them to blink, and that's when they're going to fire. You can use that to time your dodge. And these hopper guys are kind of just all over the place, so watch out for that. Top of the ladder here, wait a split sec, and then jump straight up. That is the only way to dodge all those, as far as I know, at least without special weapons. They kind of screw you over as soon as you get to the top of the ladder. They just bombard you. Another snakehead, giant one. Don't stand on the body parts. There's no need to do so. I always did it as a kid. I thought I needed to be able to reach the head, but clearly you don't. So just don't make it harder on you. Do a little moonwalk in there. Or airwalking, rather. Totally different thing. And for some reason, they give you a lot of health here. I don't know. Maybe they just felt like you were going to get totally reamed in the beginning. Maybe if you didn't understand how the snakeheads work. I don't know. Seems a little off. Here we can show some top spin a little bit. This was why I used to think of it as kind of pointless. We just called it the ballerina move. We thought it was really dumb, because you have to get near an enemy and like touch them with it. So we never really used it, but actually it has some utility. Like here, those things that those guys are vaulting off of, I'm pretty sure there's nothing that can destroy those. At least that's what I've heard. Except for top spin, which is interesting. I don't know why it's the only weapon that can do that. It's very quirky, but anyways. Here we got Hammer Joe. Cousin to Sniper Joe, I guess. I don't know. Actually, thinking about it, I can't remember. Is Hammer Joe in the later games? I know Sniper Joe's all over the place, but I can't think of what other game that Hammer's in. Anyways, here, this is something they had pretty much a one-off. It was kind of the precursor to Eddie, I think, which they introduced in Mega Man 4. The random power-up drop boxes. You just shoot them and you get a random power-up. It could be weapon energy, health, a 1-up, or an E-tank. I think that's all it can be. But, once you shoot it and reveal it, that's it. You can't get anything else. So, unlike Eddie, what you get is what you get. At least with Eddie, you can leave the screen and come back to try to get what you want, like maybe if you're farming for E-tanks, but I like to think that that gave them the idea for Eddie. It would seem logical enough, anyways. Almost didn't dodge that right. There we go. Again, same deal. Don't jump on the body, no need to. More spring guys. Some more top spin. I'm gonna try to use top spin wherever I can, where it's got some use. The only thing to be careful about is top spin when you hit. When you hit an enemy, or whatever you're hitting, you get knocked back slightly from the impact, or you get pushed back a little. So you just gotta be careful that you don't do that over a hole and you get pushed back into it. But like in this case here, when I kill this guy, it pushes me to the right slightly, so I have to move back to the left to grab the ladder. Switch off that for now. This here, these things are a little buggy. They can kind of shove you off when you're standing on it as it comes up. So what I like to do is I jump up and wait for it to actually reveal itself and then be on it that way to pretty much minimize the chance of getting shunted off. Because I've had it happen. That be safe. You got like these bullet bills, or just they're really calm when they're just kind of floating around. You don't bother them. And then you shoot them, they get really angry. Anyways, that's the stage. So we got Snake Man here. Let's see if I can do this without getting hit. It's all about whether I can dodge that first part. That, go under him. Nope, I totally failed that. Gonna get hit again. Yep, I suck. If you can get under that, you can avoid getting hit. For this though, pretty much follow him. Get a couple of shots in, hop back over him, and just keep following him that way. Don't be on the side that he's approaching, because otherwise you have no real way to dodge most of the time. As long as you do this, just keep shooting him in the back, essentially. You'll be good. Oops. And controlled shots are often better than just firing completely wildly. There we go. And he's dead. Yeah, so you can do that without getting damaged. I've done it before, I messed up there. The initial part, you have to wait until he comes over, slide under his jump, and then you're good to go. So here we get Search Snake. Pretty useful weapon, especially in the next stage. There's a really good part to use it in, which is where I'll do it. Get a password here, and as you can see, what's different from Mega Man 2, in 2 you just had the same color dot and that was it. Here they actually introduced red and blue. I don't know if they really needed to or not. I don't know how many possible combinations of things you could have, but they did it, so I think most of the later games had it that way as well, red and blue. Okay, so Search Man, that's the wrong game. Snake Man's down. The next stage that we're going to go to is actually Shadow Man, and he's going to be a pain in the ass. Now this stage, I used to hate doing this as a kid, but I think that's because the end section used to give me trouble. Watch out for that guy, he just tries to snipe you right away. But here it won't be so bad now. As a boss though, he's still kind of a pain. We'll see how it goes. These guys, 3 shots to the head and then they're dead. If you pause, you can actually hear the whole thing. There's actually more to it than what you normally hear when you drop down, but anyways. Just another fight with Breakman. Same pattern, same strategy. Same bat time, same bat channel. I don't know why it made me think of that. That was random. Ah, I'm falling. Again, no biggie. Now here, it's a great place for Search Snake to shine. Again, 3 shots to kill those guys. The nice thing is that they crawl all over the place, which is perfect for this because it gets dark. You can kill that to reveal the pathway again, but I think it's more fun to leave it in the dark there. Just have the search snakes show me the path, and kill everything along the way. I always like to have all 3 in front of me. Oops, I'm stuck. There we go. If you do it just right, you don't even have to stop moving, but I'm messing up a little bit here, but you get the idea. It's pretty handy. Get some refill on that. There's quite a few of these guys in this hallway, so I definitely want to turn on top spin to take care of them. I suppose I could use magnet missile again, but actually I'm going to use it here, and this is why. This section is what I used to hate as a kid, because I would just jump into these things and get hit. But if you have magnet missile, you can just keep firing as you jump, and you're totally good to go. You don't even have to stop moving. Same for these guys. And that's actually the end of the stage. Wow, it's a lot faster than I thought. Sometimes the stages feel really short. Now, it's a good thing I have full health, because I'm probably gonna die. I'm just saying it now. Totally missed all those shots. He does a triple jump, and then one of 2 things. He either slides at you, or he throws his blades. If he slides at you, you better be moving already, pretty much. Problem is it's random, you can't tell. I suppose if you do have really good reflexes, though, you can... I guess if you have really good reflexes, and you back up all the way, give yourself the maximum distance to see it coming, what attack he's using. Got a little lucky there. Gonna get hit here no matter what, because now I just realized I'm in the corner. Don't want to get trapped in the corner like that. Problem is if he does that, you kind of have no choice. Yep, see? But I can damage race him. Oh, I can damage race him! You get the idea. Sometimes it takes a little luck on that. Ideally, I'd actually prefer if he just slid the entire time, I'd know where I need to be, so it'd actually be easier. But because he can do either, you try to go for the jump when he's going to slide, and he ends up throwing the blade instead. And then you're just off position, and now he's closer. You gotta be as far away as possible. So we get the Shadow Blade, which is pretty much like a toned-down Metal Man blade from Mega Man 2. And you also get Rush Marine, which we'll show off a little bit later. But that is it. Another 2 Robot Masters down. So in the next video, we're actually going to start off with Gemini Man. So I'll see you then.